Hey y'all. So Chelsea and I are once again setting out plants. That seems to be the story of our life this week, but that's okay. I just wanted to show you this lovely, lovely dirt. It is filled with rocks, but that's all right too. This field has always had a lot of rocks in it. So yeah, it's just such a joy to work with. But I'm going to walk you around and show you what we have started here. These beds up here, some of them are very, very prolific. We've got to really take it and pull most of that out. We sowed really heavy. That is Persian cress. I think we're going to have a bumper crop, but yeah, we've got to thin it amazingly. But we'll have plenty, y'all. And up there, I think those are some kind of radishes. There's lots of those. There's so many that and Chelsea and Aurora love radishes, so she's actually thinned those a little bit and set some of them out down here at the end. And I don't really know what all else is up here. Some things either have not germinated or just will not germinate. And some of our things were actually, our seed was old. This that she's putting in the ground right now is Orlea. It is a beautiful, beautiful white flower. If you have a chance, pull it up. You can pull all of these that we're growing, pretty much all of them, up on Johnny's seed. And that will allow you to see what they look like. But they're a beautiful plant. And this is where she transplanted some of the radishes. You can see those little dudes down in there. They're happy, they're green, they're standing up. And then over here is the start of the first row of, we have a row of flowers up there if they germinate. But this is the first row that we set out a couple of days ago. I think this is maybe calendula. I'm not sure. I'm not going to look for the little tags, but we have tagged everything. I do know that these wispy ones, if I can look down low, those are the billy balls, and they're just a little round yellow plant, very pretty. These are dianthus, and we didn't plant everything just exactly together. They're just scattered here and there. We just brought our trays out and set them down and started. And let me see. This is apricot something or other. I don't know. It is what it is. This is the Ritro. And yeah, look on Johnny's at these also. They're a beautiful little spiky looking kind of bluish gray flower. And these are cabbages. So we've got a whole row of cabbages, and then somewhere we have some broccoli. We have some cauliflower we'll be planting to next week. We still have some things on the hardening off table. And it's a beautiful, perfect day for this because it's very nice and warm. But it's overcast and just slightly breezy. This row, I don't think we have anything started in unless it's way down at that end. And this end, we're holding these ends because they're kind of shaded, especially in the summertime. They're shaded until, I don't know, around 11 o'clock or so. So these ends, we will put plants that will appreciate that a little bit. And let me see, right here. Actually, these are the cabbages, so I don't know what those are up there. I think they're cabbages as well. I think we had 2 rows of cabbages. And then down here, I'm pretty certain that this entire row is the tall, skinny, spiky flowers. What are they? Snapdragons. This whole row, snapdragons. Yeah, that's what they are. Different kinds of snapdragons. Yay. Ivory and pink. And we have some copper colored and just all different kinds. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't think we're going to run short on snaps, y'all. We'll have plenty. Across the road, I told you we still have some, let me see, some bachelor's buttons, and we have yarrow. And what are the plants that Kelly gave us, Chal, that we planted across there? Bupleurum. And down here we have, these are the calendula, because we ended up having like a whole row of calendula. So our plan was to do every other row flowers, and then the in-between rows vegetables. We're not going to have that many vegetables to fill them up, so they're just going to be put wherever they need to be. But I'm not even certain that we're going to have enough room to put all of the flowers. But we'll put everything out here that we can, and what we don't have room for, we'll finish up over on Chelsea's side of the road, because her side of the road is what's growing right now, is the cool seasons. So yeah, it's coming along, and we've had some nice rain. Not in the last couple of days. We really need it to rain. I think it's going to rain on Sunday. So if we get all of these guys in the ground, then Sunday, of course we're having to water them in with the big tank and the pump. But hopefully we'll just have to water them a couple of times between now and Sunday. And Sunday we'll water them in really nicely. Just hoping it'll be a nice, gentle, all-day rain and nothing traumatic. But you can see the trees are beginning to turn red. Everything is leafing out. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. This is such a pretty time of year. See the red in those trees? Yeah. And up here, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, y'all. I need to get busy. Have to take Hugh to Cullowhee today to have his hearing aids checked out. We thought they were, well, they aren't working right, but I called yesterday to make an appointment to bring them over to see if they could be repaired, and the lady I spoke with looked on his name on the computer and said, well, you know, his hearing aids are still under warranty until November. That made me really happy. So yay. So we'll take them over and they'll either be able to fix them or exchange them. Yay. All right, y'all. I hope that your day is wonderful and you're accomplishing all that you want to, and that you're finding peace in your life in this tumultuous time we're living in. Just take care of one another and know that you are loved. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.